Raiding is one of the best ways to make gold in Crusader Kings 3, but have you ever stopped to wonder what the consequences of raiding are for its victims? That's what we're gonna find out today, by continuously raiding the world for 100 years. My name is Koifish, and of course, we're gonna be playing as my favorite character, the legendary Viking Jarl, known as Haesteinn. Alright, it's currently the 1st of January in 867, and I'm gonna continue raiding until that number says 967. That's exactly 100 years from now. Let's raise all of our troops as raiders, and walk over the border to our neighbor. Now when you see this thing going up, that means we're raiding, and we're gonna get 9 gold from this. Listen up buddy, I'm literally Jarl Haesteinn. You might as well not even try to defend yourself. We're now done raiding the city of Rice. Now let's see the results of that raid. Not only did we get 9 gold, that we of course have to bring back home before we can cash it in, but we also inflict this debuff, recently looted. This holding has been recently looted by a raid or a siege, and cannot be looted until the modifier expires. This debuff lasts exactly for 5 years. So we're going to have to rotate the areas that we raid in. Not only does it slow down construction time, but it significantly reduces the taxes that the ruler gets from this holding, as well as lowering the development. And with the capital raided, we get an event. The troops stand ready, awaiting my command. I can now capture skilled slaves. This will make we now have 3 options to pick from. We can capture skilled slaves from Montagu. This gives them an even worse debuff for 20 years, recently sacked. We now have 3 options. We can say we've taken enough, which makes us lose piety. We can ask for even more plunder, which reduces the progress to the next level of development by 40, as well as gives them a bonus to their popular opinion. I guess the remaining survivors are pretty scared and won't try to rebel. It also adds 30 gold to my current army. But we can capture skilled slaves, and that's going to reduce the control in the area by 10, as well as the development progress by 80. Now you need 100 development progress to get 1 development point. So this is pretty significant. And we take some of that development and add it to my capital. Very powerful. But for now, I just want to take the gold. And with that, my raid loot is almost full, so let's return back home. That's the first raid of the year concluded. That should give me some time to move house. I don't want to live here in Montagu because my neighbor, King Charles the Bald, absolutely hates me. We're instead going to try to form a kingdom that specifies only in raiding. I'm of course talking about the Kingdom of Mann, but to do that we're gonna have to beat up Jarl Ivar the Boneless, so we're going to quickly increase our men-at-arms regiment. We'll start with some light footmen, and we'll also invite some champions. These will help us raid. He's also fighting in the Sons of Lothbrok invasion of East Anglia, so I think he's a bit preoccupied. Now we raise our troops, and we quickly set sail. We'll go for his capital, and we're able to siege it down pretty quickly, because we have a lot of men-at-arms, as well as the Sapper perk that adds a bit of siege progress to our normal infantry. I'll now siege down the actual island of Mann. And here comes Jarl Ivar the Boneless fighting me. But it's gonna pass over a strait, and that's gonna give him some insane debuffs. And at the Battle of Ramsa, we completely crushed them. Sorry, I'm doing a bit of Viking on Viking violence. But just like that, we managed to steal the Duchy of Mann, and we make Holmatun our capital. This gives us a new decision, to elevate the Kingdom of Mann and the Isles. Now to do this, we need to become a legendary figure, which is tied to our fame level. And the best way to do that is, you guessed it, raiding. This will give us some insane bonuses, like the Legacy of Piracy, for 100 years, exactly as much time as we need. This reduces the cost of embarking as well as increases the speed of raiding by 50%. We also get a Bottle of Renown, which is great, because we can spend it on the Pillage legacy, then with bonuses like increasing the capacity of loot and increasing the gold we get from ransoming, all the way up to getting gold from battles. Very cool. So this will be our secondary goal, a real pirate island in the middle of the British Isles. But less talking and more raiding. I'm gonna get some well-deserved gold from the French king. Hello, it's me, Haesteinn, sailing up the River Seine. Well, I'll tell you what, we're earning good gold from this. And now we should actually start moving captured skilled slaves to Mann to increase its development and to absolutely devastate the county of Evro, dropping its development level by 1. Very good. Oh, but here comes the French king. Ah, we lost all of the raid loot. Not very good. How embarrassing. But hey, listen. In the end, we got to beat up some Frenchmen, and that's all I care for. Let's raise the raiders and go at it again. Who will we bully next? The English. Ha, looks like we have some competition here. The entire east coast of England has been absolutely devastated. Now we're full up on loot, so let's return back to our raiding island. And let's pay off the ransoms. Very good. We now have enough gold to form the Duchy of Mann, as we're now actually a mighty Jarl. No more false advertising, Haesteinn. You're an actual Jarl now. This also frees up another men-at-arms regiment slot, which is great. I wanna save up and get some Varangian veterans. They're super powerful. Now let's raise those lads again and head out on another raid. I'm thinking we'll go for Scotland. They're in a civil war, so we can take advantage of that. Hello! He's here fighting me. Let's see if we can beat them up. Very good! Not a lot of gold to be stolen here. They're mostly tribal, but it is worth going for it anyways. If not, just for the sake of the challenge. Is this the revolt? High Chieftain Aid MacKinnon of Moray. Sorry, sir, you got caught in the crossfire. There is Haestein's raiding party. Goodbye! Hey, don't say I didn't do anything good for you, King of Scotland. I might have captured all of your kids, but in a way, I'm also helping you deal with your revolt. Very kind of me. I'm a good guy. Now let's raid Ireland. Let's see if I can snag myself a Galway girl. That's not a Galway girl, that's Murdach Mac Eochan. And even though he's very lustful, he's not exactly what I'm vibing for just now. Now let's head down to Asturias. That's a lovely place to raid, mostly because King Alfonso barely has any troops. Hello! And goodbye. But what's this? No! No! A revolt! It killed Ragnar! It killed Gurli! It killed Haesteinn! And Auslaug! And no, not the other Haesteinn! No! That's it, Haesteinn. Start drinking mead to forget. Holy moly! They killed everyone! That's so messed up! Come here, Odran MacGillefailen! You have failed me! Die! Torture him in the rack! Torture him in the rack! Start raiding. I will forget this heartbreak by raiding. Wow, is this what I do to other people? That's messed up. I must continue doing it. Not even the exotic Spanish concubines can fill the hole that is left behind from my kids dying. No! Come here, you Welshmen. Give me your gold. Let's go to Al-Andalus. They're having some big issues with revolts. That's when Hastings sneaks in and steals all of their stuff. Cordoba holds a whopping 87 gold and an amazing development of 20. Let's ruin that. And just like that, we might have lost my kids, but we got his. That's good. Maybe it's time to adopt Haesteinn. Or we adopt his wives. Oh yeah, this guy's still alive. Kill him. Tell you what, we're gonna adopt this child. I mean, I lost a child, so one child gained for another lost. Thank you. I'll raise her myself as a proper Viking queen. As for these sultanas, how about we give them away to Jarl Erikir? Yeah, that seems fair. 100 gold for his wife, and I gave one of them away to Björn. Oh my god. Listen, sir, I just want to ruin your country. Is that so much to ask? Let's go somewhere exotic. I want to go to Egypt. Hello, pyramids. Can I steal the pyramids? No, but I can steal a daughter here. Give me the pyramids, quick! I took away the bottom pieces. Now it's all wobbly. Look, we can start a legend. Nice, I won't do that. I'm a legendary raider. That's about all you get. Alright, that's enough sailing in the Nile. Let's head back home with this gold. Oh, replacement sons! This is the new Haesteinn and Haesteinn. Once again, I raid for child support. Let's have another go at raiding France now that they're finally back in health. Hello, Paris. Give me your gold. Now the French seem to be trying to attack me back. But it ain't gonna happen. I'm full up on gold and I'm not full yet. Would you look at that? 500 gold. That's plenty. That's plenty to do what I wanna do. Let's go hunting again. Now, hunting does give me a whole lot of prestige, which we need to become even better at raiding. But what if we had a little raiding outpost? I'm gonna steal Cagliari. That's right. That's all Haesteinn does. Eat hot sheep and steal Cagliari. And I'm gonna store all my raiding loot in here. It's like a little launch pad for raiding. Just like that, we took it. Very good. Now, not only will this lesson raise a runestone, which is another free bit of prestige. Very good. But it will let me raise raiders all the way here in the Mediterranean. So, without further ado, let's raid the Pope. Give me your hat! No, he comes to fight me. I thought you were about non-violence. Very good. The Vatican has been raided. But why can't I raid here? Their fort level is too strong. That's fine. I don't mind. I'll come back. The Pope has so much gold and it's so tasty eating it all. That's right, Haesteinn has secretly been nibbling at the gold. And all of these like Italian city-states, delicious. We can also move our focus over to diplomacy, to majesty. This will get me more prestige, what I need to form my glorious new raiding kingdom. Talking about raiding, let's go do it! From Cagliari, my new naval base. I think we're gonna go straight for the Byzantine Empire. If we can manage to raid that in Constantinople, that is a whole lot of gold. But alas, We seem to be called into some sort of war. Nah, I want a raid! I want a raid! We've made it! Beautiful loot beckons! Now we can't steal from Constantinople, which makes sense, it's very heavily defended. But anything that the Basilius owns, we should burn down, just to spite him. Alright, it's time to go a bit more aggressive with the raiding. I'm thinking from Mann, raise everyone as raiders, and then completely raid all of England. It's a bit ambitious, I'll give myself that, but tell you what, let's change up our culture a little bit. Let's get state ransoming. We can demand higher ransom from lower ranking rulers. Very good. But now I'm infirm. Uh-oh. It's not gonna stop me, I'll be raiding in a wheelchair. So the challenge has been going on for 25 years. We're a quarter the way there, and so far we haven't had that much of an impact. I will say that the development in Constantinople and the areas around is a bit lower than it usually is. As well as in England and France. It's been completely raided down. But that's not really the big impact I wanna see, so we'll keep going. We can actually get a dynasty legacy, and we're gonna go for sea wolves. This gives us 100% more fame and prestige from battles, which is exactly what we need. It's time to get into some big trouble. Yes! 400 prestige, look at that! We're gonna make it in no time. Oh, that's a hard fought battle. Come on, keep going. Yes! So much prestige. So much fame! I'll get to legendary figure in no time. Why don't we feudalize the Earldom of Mann? That still doesn't nullify this decision, which is very good. And we get a castle here. Nice. Alright, gentlemen, where do we want to go next? Perfect. Emir Abdallah ibn Muhammad. Your lands, they're gonna be mine. I'm gonna steal them. Hello! Think we can hit the Pope again? Yeah, this time we can actually raid him. Come here. Fight the Pope. Yes! That's so much prestige! Yeah, but now we can't raid him. I'll raid the Vatican instead. Tell you what, this started with us raiding Brittany. It's gonna end with us raiding Brittany. Come here! Yes! I am a legendary figure! The Isle of Man is uniquely placed to act as a haven for Norse raiders, with easy access to not just the British Isles, but all of Western Europe. All I need is to show all good Vikings the way, to realize the potential and pave the island with gold and iron. Unironically, the most badass decision you can ever do as Haesteinn. To infamy and immortality, I'm the Lord of Blood and Gold! King Haesteinn! And now we get space in the hold, that gives us way more loot capacity, and practice kidnappers, that gives us way more gold per ransoms. We can get one more man-at-arms. Very good. Now, let's start raiding. And right away, you're gonna notice quite the difference, because we raid fast, real fast. And because the Isle of Man bumps up to 21 development, oh, I'm telling you, this is gonna be good. Now raise the lads. We're gonna reave the entire coast in one fell swoop. Give me all your gold! Fear me! Haesteinn! Raider in the night! Look at that raid speed! Now, if I remember correctly, we're gonna be reaching speeds that let us outrun armies that chase after us. And that's where the real fun begins. Because no one can catch the damn bastards. Oh, it's glorious! Now I see that England has been united. Tell you what, let's see if we can raid England to the point of it being, well, not united. Who is this wheelchair-bound raider that just plops up in England? It worked! I captured him! No way! I could ransom him for a whopping 300 gold and 300 prestige. Nah, fam, nah. We're trying to destroy the world with raiding. Sacrifice him and sacrifice his mother. Oh, that's my alarm for my lasagna done. Listen, even raiding needs a break, and I'm gonna go eat some lasagna now. But I will say that we are 40 years into the challenge, and so far we've ruined the development growth of England. It's like hard stuck under 6, 7. At least under 10. Very, very good. Ah, that lasagna was absolutely delicious. I mean, holy moly, who came up with lasagna? Tell you what, let's get our troops back up to force, get some more Varangian veterans, and then we're gonna go raid Italy. Like, I'm talking all of Italy. The lasagna got me hella inspired. I will say one thing, Haesteinn is kicking it at 92 years of age. Starting to get pretty old, so I don't want to wait too long for that. Enough waiting for now, let's get the troops up and let me show you how you can raid all of Italy that's now called Burgundy super easily. Now, to begin with, their capital is here in Arles. That's very good to start with, because you can totally ruin their entire kingdom if you capture the right guy. Bring me bounteous plunder! How big is his army? 5,000 men. Holy moly. And we crush his army. Very good. Now I'm gonna raid the entire coast here and slowly make my way in, and we'll see how big we can fill up the prison. We're raiding at ridiculous speeds here, which is very good. And of course we're being offered a lot of ransoms. That's very nice of you, but I don't have any interest. I wanna get the biggest goddamn prison population I can. I wanna be rivaling that of America. Hello, Pope. Goodbye, Pope. Do we have enough people to actually raid the Vatican again? No, we're actually full on gold. So let's go here in Cagliari and sort of dump up the troops. Well, it seems we're actually managing to raid this place down. Very good. And we captured... Oh, I thought it was the Pope himself. We instead got a Catholic Breton that's a poet and a bit possessed. You want him back, Pope? Well, too bad he's mine now. Wait, that's interesting. Who is this guy? He's attacking to get the duchy title. We could actually help him here. That's interesting. He's trying to conquer Latium. If we destroy his armies, then we'd be helping him out. Sort of like a very insane reverse mercenary service. It's a bit of a stretch, but if we could keep this man safe... Are we helping with the siege? Don't worry, man. I want you to take over Rome. Well, I guess Jesus Christ doesn't like me. So I'm gonna be dead in a year. But we still have about almost halfway left of the challenge. I think Haesteinn would like to spend the last of his years just beating up the papacy repeatedly. It's me, Haesteinn, your guardian angel. I keep helping the guy. And now I'm literally an angel. Because I'm dead. Now we continue as King Ölvir. And I'm not gonna give up on my raiding ways just yet. King Ölvir is also a very dedicated raider. So we're going to strategy focus and go all the way down to living off the land, which increases our raid speed. He ain't no Haesteinn, but he's the son of Haesteinn. And that should count for something. I'm also from Texas now. I'm gonna raid India. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna steal the county of Basin. That's gonna be really good, because that's gonna get me an access to the Red Sea. Oh, I forgot. We have the pirate hordes. That's because we did the Isle of Man decision. So many troops. I like it. I really like it. And we can quickly siege down these simple tribal holdings before we run out of supply. We're eating a lot of food. We're in the desert after all. Now we quickly siege this little holding, and Bob's your uncle, Haesteinn's your dad. And just like that, enforce demands, and we own our very own little Tokar, our very own little raiding base. And now we can raise the troops. And from here, we can actually start raiding India. Very good. Let's see if we can destabilize some Indian kingdoms. The Maharaja himself! Yes! And all of his wife. I mean, the wife I'll gladly take. Thank you very much. But as for the Maharaja himself, oh, I'm sorry, sir, but I wonder how much gold we'd get if we just ransom all of them. From 300 to 1,360. And not only do we get gold, we also get prestige. That's insanely powerful. Well, that's one more Indian queen. That completes the whole set. Thank you very much. Now it's time for me to gently head home. But I will say that we've absolutely hampered the development here. I mean, usually you're looking at Sri Lanka at like 25 development easily. But it's gone downhill so fast after just a little bit of raiding. And not just that, we're also absolutely filthy rich. Let's see if we can destabilize France by raiding. I still want to really try that concept. We'll do a heavy set of raiding on Paris. We've been here before and hopefully we can snag a ruler. No, alright. Now we keep raiding the area and completely whittle them down. And no, that's a huge army, but we defeated them so easily. That's what I want to see. Talking about sea, we should probably disappear into the sea. Thank you. What? Nah, come on, man. Not on the raiding run. No, come on. That's a proposition I can't say no to. I guess I'm a conqueror now. That's certainly interesting. I wasn't expecting that. And now I'm a Viking. Nice. A title befitting my, well, occupation. As you win enough battles, and that's just what happens. Alright, we're about halfway into the raiding challenge, and the game has just thrown us a curveball by making us a conqueror. Interesting. But at least start by doing some mass ransoming, which gives me a nice bit of extra gold, and boatloads upon boatloads of prestige. Very good. I guess we could try and ruin Scotland. Perfect. Hello, Scots. We got him, King Leithrin. Now, what would happen if he died? Goodbye, King. So much riches. Only downside is I can't repeat the raid. I can't like go right back in and raid again. His island's pretty big. Ah, he's a conqueror. I see. Well, let's see if we can conquer him. But we captured his bishop. There we go. That's all of Ireland raided. Oh, missed one. Missed a spot over there. Now we're gonna see if we can steal the English king. Hello. Goodbye. We're not getting that many prisoners though. I think the real damage really comes in the development loss. I mean, that's gonna set them up for a really bad time the entire game through. And that's sort of why I'd love to raid the actual Constantinople. It's very heavily defended. But maybe not now. Huh. If we're quick about it, we might be able to take advantage of their slight political turmoil. They might have had political turmoil, but I'm having actual turmoil as I'm now dead. But I get to play as King Björn, the great and glorious son. Your father might be dead, and your mother might be a Bedouin that we stole from somewhere. But you are just as much a warrior. So get up in the goddamn saddle and inherit your dad's Indian concubines. They're still very much fertile. And I don't actually think we can raid this holding. It's way too defended. It has a garrison of 4,000 men. I'd need way more troops to actually be able to raid them down. What if we get the pirate horde? Not as raiders, but just like as little extra oomph, you know? They can raid too! What? You're telling me we have an army this size that can raid? Oh, Byzantion! You're in for a treat! Raid it! Burn it to the ground! Yes! Yes! We got the daughter! Yoink! It's not the Basilius. That would have been even more amazing, but it's something. You're telling me we have this massive army? I wanna raid the Arabian Empire. I'm gonna steal all of their oil. I wanna raid all the way up the Arabian Empire, the coast of the Byzantines. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Look at that raid speed. I can barely process it. Yes! Raid faster! I'm not returning until this raid loot is full. I'm going! Well, I was forced to return home lest I literally starve. But we did gain a whole lot of prisoners. Goodbye! I think I'm gonna try a new strategy. Gotcha! Little Carloman boy. Tell you what, execute all of them. I do not care for gold. Hip hip. Wait, does that mean I can get all my resources by raiding? I can get piety from killing my captives, and prestige and gold from ransoming them. And apparently a whole lot of stress too. Oh, he whipped his eye out. That's not good. Just because you love Odin doesn't mean you have to be Odin, you little cosplayer. That's it, I'm going for Byzantium again. Constantinople has to be raided. If I can get the Basilius, that's like the ultimate prize. The fact that I can raid this in just a few days. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah, no. But wait, why am I just getting so... I'm getting super stressed from this. I have the Basilius, yes, but it's not the ruling one. I mean, this is technically the Basilius, so I got what I wanted. Nice. Let's torture him, and then we're gonna fucking kill him. Damn, I mean, that's certainly something. Huh, I guess we could take the Khan of Khazaria while we're at it. You know, that's one heck of a way to go around it. Oh. Hello, Khazaria. Nah, we didn't get him, but we got his wife. That is good enough. Good enough. Now, can I please leave? I don't wanna get Mongoled. And off we go. How many of our queens did we get? That's a whole lot of them. I wonder if it pay me well. From 5,000 gold to... That's a decent little bag. I'll take it. I'll take it. It ain't much, but it's honest gold. Oh, what? No! I wasn't watching and we took the Caliph! Yes! To the shopping block he goes! Goodbye! All of you too, goodbye! Well, I guess Shaitan came for me early because I had a heart attack. And now we're playing as a 1-year-old boy. I mean, I have just enough time to see this guy grow up as a fearsome Viking raider. That's exactly what we're gonna do. And my aunt will take over the raiding operation for me. Based aunt. What does your aunt do, huh? Mine raids. Tell you what, that's enough raiding. That's enough raiding for now. Ah, yes. I mean, I can say one thing. You're starting to see consequences now from the raiding. So Burgundy used to be huge. It's now dead. Aquitaine used to be a big old kingdom, but now it's split due to me killing their king. England has had nothing but constant revolt since it formed, and its development is absolutely down. And the Byzantines, I mean, they're the Byzantines. So we have about 30 more years to analyze what will happen. Oh, this is where it starts to get ridiculous. Making a killing. More casualties, that's good. But the real kicker is 5 gold for every 100 people we kill. That's insane money. That's so much bang for our buck. So we go and raid down Byzantium once more. Hello! And then I think I'm gonna stick around and see if I can bait a fight. As you can see, I'm now gaining gold, prestige, and piety for fighting. I can literally sustain myself on the blood of my enemies. And it's so powerful. Come here! Crump 'em! 67 gold, 200 prestige, and a nice bit of piety on top of that. Very good. And as we go, we raid. And when we raid, we can ransom. And when we ransom, we get more prestige and more gold. And if we don't get gold, we can murder and get piety. I love being a silly little Viking raider. I love it. The ultimate synergy, the ultimate bloodshed. And just like that, after a whole lot of raiding off screen and a whole lot of, well, raising this half Indian, half Norse boy to be a proper raider, that's all I ever wanted. With 17 years more on the clock for 100 years total, we raise our troops. We're gonna hit the Welsh. We're gonna hit the Welsh so hard. I'm so sorry, snap strategy, but I have to do this. Now let's steal the English king. Come on, hand him over. Hand him over. We got his son. I don't want your son. He's your only son, you say. How much would you give for him? 200! Cha-ching! Now let's steal from the French. Hello, Frenchmen. And here they come. My very first taste of battle. Oh yeah, this is a son of Haesteinn, all right. Look at that. 1 battle, 200 gold, almost 1,000 prestige, and 200 piety. That's what I want to see. Now let's go raid the Dutch. Ah, someone already had that idea. That's it, we're taking the rite of passage. I'm going for the papacy. Oh, what's this? I'm being attacked. I guess the raiding is gonna have to wait a little bit. We have a bastard to kill. To defend my ancestral homeland of Montaigu. That is our right. Oh my god, he's losing. No, come on, buddy. No. Son of Haesteinn does not lose. We hire expensive mercenaries. Aunt, help. There we go. Listen, he's still working it out. He's a new king, all right? New king. New king. A grand new strategy. That's it. We're gonna blow stuff up. What? You took my capital. Nah, stop that. That's what I'm talking about. Get out of here. Let me raid. I'm a raider. Let me raid. Come on, man. All right, come on. Give me the king. Yes! Rudolph. Hello, Rudolph the Hunchback. First of all, could we get... Oh, that's a lot of gold. But you're worth way more to me dead. Raiding can truly ruin a realm. And we destroy his army. Nothing like starting your succession with literally 7 troops left. That also means there's now a new capital to raid. Aquitaine. Who the hell is this? How do you have this many soldiers? Holy moly. Alright, hold up. I have an idea. We can win this. Mostly because we're filthy rich. There you go, casual army of 6,000 mercenaries. Just make sure to pay them. Get out of here! What is this special event troop? No, I say. I declare it to not be so. Destroy. What was this? That's it. I'm gonna deviate a bit from the raiding course and just steal England. Yeah, how about that? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Tell you what, I'll even hire more mercenaries. Gold means nothing for me. 17,000 troops! Die! We have come to your shores! Was this overkill? Was this like significantly way overkill? Probably yes. I don't need this many mercenaries. Oh, come here! You have nothing to fear, my friends. Your kingdom will be in safe hands. No! What? Who is this? No! Some little emir comes and kills me! No! I had so much to live for!
What? Who are you? You killed my daughter! You came and raided my lands! And for that, I send my tiniest hashashin on you! My friend, do you have any idea how little that narrows it down? I die with a smile. And I now play as Egil, a little boy. Born of very strange blood, but soon to be king of England. Very good. But I have no intention of ruling here. I wanted to give this to this woman, the legendary aunt. You will be queen of England, and I guess Mr. Suber will hold the title for you. I don't know. You can't hold the title yourself, all right? Listen. There you go. There you go, my beloved aunt or great aunt. I'm so proud of you. You helped raise my father. You helped do the last bit of raiding, and now you get to be queen under Sultan Zuber, the Superman of Salisbury. In a way, I guess I raided away the plot of this video. And now they're crusading me. Oh, come on. I will last 7 more years. And I guess with a little bit time left on the clock, 5 years to be exact, we can close down and we can end this by raiding a little bit. We haven't raided Venetia yet. That's one of my favorite places to raid. And that's exactly where I'm gonna go. I guess I can take this moment to be a bit genuine here. A bit of a heart-to-heart, if you will. Unironically, I'm having an absolute blast with this job. Being a YouTuber, getting to play these video games for you guys and just create funny and goofy stories like this, I don't know, man, it just never gets old. And I guess what I really want to say is a big thank you to all of you cool people who watch my videos. There's some pretty huge changes coming to my life, and that also is gonna affect the YouTube channel. But hopefully all of this will lead to an even stronger, even better, and even more successful Koifish warband party. I guess I can't ramble just too much because then I'm gonna give away a big surprise, but that's all I'm gonna say. A big thank you. Wow, my man's out here raiding and getting sentimental. But my friends, that is exactly 100 years of more or less non-stop raiding. But what happened to those that we raided? Well, I wanted to just look at the map. It's completely messed up. But the biggest trail we can find is in the development. Now, after 100 years, you'd expect Paris and the surrounding areas to have a development of about 20 to 25. But this is hard stuck on 11, very low. You can see that the regions that we didn't raid, like Reims, have a higher development because they weren't constantly being attacked. You see the same thing happening around the capital of England. Other than that, a whole lot of people lost their lives, a whole lot of people lost their wives, and the Haesteinn dynasty is feared all throughout the world. And that, my friends, is gonna be the end of this. But I hope you liked this video, and if you did, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know down below in the comments if you have any other concepts that you want me to try out. Until next time, stay raiding, my dudes. Yeet!